Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today I just kind of asked what was blocking the collective. So if there was any major blocks to what we're looking for in life. And so when I tuned in and I received my downloads psychically, I was shown a droopy flower and just showing me that the collective is a bit sad right now. And then an owl flew in and I called a grandmother owl and she said that we're not blocked. She says it's just divine timing. And then she says that they're waiting on us to master something. I was shown the Eight of Pentacles and then the Three of Pentacles. And so what they were saying was they're waiting for us to master our creation, and then there's a collaboration that's coming between, or it's already here, but there looks like a collaboration of three, which what was given to me was you, another person, and God, and that this is a godly creation. And the creation that they showed me was very sparkly. It was just to show that it will light you up, whatever this creation is. It showed me someone painting, but it was with like out of this world type colors, and it was very sparkly and kind of like a magenta pink, and it showed bridges. And yeah, it was just very lit up, this painting. And they were saying how this is kind of a new dimension of art. And of course, I mean, that could be literal for some people, but for other people, this is just saying that this is a creation that's going to light you up, and that it looks like there will be some sort of collaboration. And it could just be spirit. It could be, with you, God, and spirit, or the universe, or whatever you call God. Otherwise, they said that this is kind of a higher dimension of something, and that you're still mastering this. The other thing they said was your ship is coming in. So they brought me to water and they showed this ship coming in. It was floating in as a diagonal, and then Spirit just said, "Look, your ship." Tell Spirit, tell everyone that your ship is coming in. And it showed that the on the ship it showed like career, health, relationship, everything that you ever wanted was on this ship. Because I asked, well, what kind of ship? What is this for? And then it showed the boat actually kind of crossing the bay, kind of in a diagonal. So I would have to go walk a little bit around the bend to meet the boat. So they're telling me movement. So, movement forward is going to help you meet the ships that are coming in for you. And so they're reminding me that manifesting is divine feminine and divine masculine. It is putting in that prayer for what you want and then taking action and moving towards it, like just moving forward. Then they showed me a heart in a tree with initials, and that what that meant to me is that love is coming in your life. And it was funny. They kind of showed me like this funny bear who just kind of scooted me to go to run forward and not look back. And just said, don't miss the boat. Just keep moving. And they said that's where this love is, because I was looking at the tree and I said, "Oh, is the person here behind the tree?" But no, the person was on the boat. So they said, "Don't miss the boat. Keep moving forwards." And then as I was moving towards the boat, they showed me this um, spinning magenta pink fan, and it was swirling around. And again, it was kind of sparkly, and it was like a magenta, beautiful pink, and it just kept spinning and swirling around. And then it kind of formed this umbrella type, I don't know, dome around um, this what do you call those flowers? Oh, a lotus flower. And they were saying how we're the lotus flower, going up through the mud, and they said the pink, like swirly, was the higher self pulling up the lotus flower through the mud. So that I thought that was interesting and kind of very telling. And I did pull a card on it. I pulled two cards. One said Amber, and I don't know if this means someone named Amber is watching, but also I was given the name Sally, so I don't know if Sally means anything to anyone or something about a Sally. But anyway, so with the Amber card, it was saying how, when you look at your family unit and you look at what was processed and your story, and that and when you go back and you heal that story, or if you see that story from a higher perspective and you see how it's made you grown, they said that is going to help you in your future relationships. Because again, I do see a relationship here. Again, I saw the heart on a tree with initials in it, and they said definitely your past growing up in your family, there's something there that's going to give you a hint on how to make this relationship better. And the fact that you've healed, that you've gone through the work of healing your family, you now have a whole new story. Like the story has changed of your family unit, if that makes sense. Is what they told me. I also pulled another card, Labradorite, and this was saying about magic. And it was interesting because, like, again, that the painting I was shown was very magical, and they were showing the ship coming in, which seemed very magical. But like again, it was docking on a diagonal. It didn't come straight to me. I had to kind of walk towards it around the bend. But the Labradorite was saying how, synchronicity is huge right now. So, and even though it may seem very, with the word they used, insignificant. Like you might get like an insignificant whisper or something very insignificant in your life that you think is insignificant is going to lead you to synchronicity, towards the ships coming in, which I thought was very cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some cards on this, Spirit, and can we get more information, or if there's something else you want us to know, Spirit? Can we have more information, please? Two cards. Okay, so it looks like I pulled these. Okay, so another type of tarot deck. Two cards, please. I forget the name of this tarot deck, but anyway. Okay, so what do we get here? Yeah, interesting. Isn't that funny how when it matches when it matches my downloads? So I saw a lotus flower coming through the mud, but they're showing me this flower coming through stone. Thank you, Spirit. That was amazing. So yes, again, I saw the higher self kind of towering over, pulling up a flower. And whether it's rock, whether it's rocky, or whether it's mud, it's very, very hard to grow. It's very difficult conditions, and so they're saying for you to have the courage to keep going. And here's another kind of interesting synchronicity here from what I saw, because what I saw was, if when you get into a relationship, kind of understand what your family life was like. So what that family unit was like and what was programmed into you. And that's going to be helpful in other relationships. It's really going to help you to understand what's being projected back to you, as you know the programming that you have, whether it be from your, so it's from your inner child, from your family, from school. It could be past life. It could be, ancestral. So whether it be, or religion, anything, right? So these programs are going to be projected back to you. And when you know that, you can use that to know what needs to be healed instead of seeing it in the other person. Although they're reminding me that some relationships will probably only mirror back to you what is not in harmony. You do want to be in a relationship that does mirror back to you harmony as well. Maybe even mostly harmony and not mostly discord. If you're in a relationship that mirrors back mostly discord, yes, you can use that as a clue to heal yourself, but not necessarily a good relationship to physically stay in. It's good to take notes and see what's being mirrored back to you, but not necessarily physically being in a relationship of discord. So, so they did say, and this card does talk about leaving a relationship that is no longer, you know, serving you in a higher way. So a karmic relationship would be also discord mirroring back to you, and this is a great way to heal yourself because the soul is trying to give you a way to communicate to you, and that's beautiful. But it's okay to leave as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's pull from this deck, this tarot. What else would you like us to know, Spirit? That was great. Two cards, please. What else would you like us to know? Two cards. What would you like us to know, Spirit? Two cards, please. Yeah. So I was telling you how they're waiting for us to master something. So first of all, they're asking you to have compassion for yourself and really feel your feelings. Because I think a lot of us try not to do that. We try to run away from our feelings, which I totally get, and I totally understand that. And and what our inner child really is asking for is compassion, right? Because when these feelings come out, it's very difficult, it's triggering, and it's like tension. And so when this tension comes in and it's really uncomfortable, right? Because that's why the courage card came out here. It's very uncomfortable to feel this way. So what they're telling me is compassion is the way to come out of this. And the fact that it's reversed means you are coming out of this. You're coming out of the sadness. So I was shown the droopy flower, which I was told the collective is in a sad state right now. So compassion for yourself is really going to counteract that, as well as, you know, healing yourself, in which we already talked about. So now this is breaking cycles, okay? So this is completing a cycle. So we didn't complete a cycle yet, so something's waiting to be completed, which is why I guess I was shown the Eight of Pentacles. Something still needs to be mastered, which I'm going to ask, which right now they're telling me the thing that needs to be mastered is the compassion part. That's going to bring you more into the love vibration, because I keep asking Spirit, well, how do we get to joy? Well, you got to hit love first, and the way to that is compassion. That's going to help you hit that love and above vibration. So we're breaking cycles, right? So we were talking about family unit, and really understanding, you know, that we're healing ancestral patterns and inner child wounds. And so we are breaking cycles, and we're creating a new story. And now when we talk about our story, it's way more uplifting. Now, at the same time, you can't ignore the story of what really happened with your inner child. You have to show compassion, and that's gonna heal it. Showing compassion to your inner child when you feel this sadness, as well as, you know, mastering that. But I'm going to ask, but I am going to ask just for a couple more cards just to see, is there anything else you're looking for Spirit to master, or was that it? Was that, I mean, for the collective, was that it, Spirit, that needs to be mastered, or was there something else? Two cards, please. Or is there something else that needs to be? Isn't that, see, it's hilarious. So what did I get? So what they give me, the Eight of Pentacles, saying, yes, Mary Beth, yes, master the compassion. Yes. This is exactly the card they showed me when I was doing my download. I love it when I get confirmations like that. And then we have justice reverse. So there is a definite imbalance here. So this needs to be balanced. So this is usually, you know, when everything's balanced, and you know, karma is good. And justice is on your side, but in this case there's some imbalance here that needs to be balanced out, and a lot of it has to do with feeling your feelings and not running away from it and just kind of pushing through and having no, the word that they're telling me is just having no, like, what is the word, mercy, like have mercy on yourself, is what they're saying. Have mercy on yourself. You've been through a lot. I mean, why do you think they need you to keep going, and be courageous? This is not easy. They're not giving you an easy journey here. Okay. Anything else, Spirit, you want to say about what we're supposed to master? Spirit, two cards, two cards. Anything else you want to say about what needs to be mastered here before this divine timing comes in? Oh, geez, that didn't. Sorry. Two cards, please. Two cards. Anything else that needs to be mastered here? Two cards for the collective. Yeah, loyalty. So I get this card a lot with this deck. So loyalty to your inner child, loyalty to your ancestral line. It's like you came in here as a soul family, and this is and then when Spirit is saying loyalty to yourself. And by the way, I got these same two cards in another reading. Same exact cards. It's like, okay, we're gonna say it again. So feeling, don't think you're trapped in a matrix. It's like you wrote this story, you wrote this family story, your soul did, before you got here. So this soul story was already written. So I don't know about free will. It might be one of those which way things, but you always come out to the same outcome, I guess. But anyway, the soul wrote exactly what the story is, so you're not trapped, but you need to be loyal to that soul contract. So you have a soul contract. I'm being told that I'm just gonna ask, can a soul contract be broken? But I feel like that wouldn't really serve you, because you're really helping out your soul family when you heal. It's helping out everyone, actually. The way I understand it is we share a subconscious mind, is the way I understand it. And so when you're healing the subconscious, and you're healing your ancestral line, and you're healing your inner child. So being loyal to your ancestral line, your soul family, and it's going to make a huge difference. The next time you come back here, you won't, what they're telling me is you won't have the same issues. So souls keep coming back over and over and over because they haven't learned or figured out how to undo this matrix. So they try different things to figure out, well, how can I? So the twin flame journey was a beautiful way to show everyone how to marry the divine feminine and the divine masculine, and how to be loyal. And that's another thing they're saying, is being loyal to the divine masculine and being loyal to the divine feminine. So being loyal, also being loyal to the heart, which is going to help you divine feminine wise, with compassion, which is going to get you to the next level. So being loyal to your soul contract. But let me grab one more card just to see, what are you saying needs to be loyal to, Spirit? Being loyal to what? Just get clarification. Being loyal to what? What does this have to do with? Being loyal to what, Spirit? Oh, interesting. So I'm getting that this is like the heart. So yeah, being loyal to your inner beauty. Yeah, just being loyal to all the beauty in the world is what they're saying. Being loyal to all the beauty in your heart. Being loyal to, yeah, your divine feminine, and yeah, the just knowing it's beautiful. I was just going to see if they wanted me to pull the next card, but it doesn't look like it. No. Okay. So anyway, they are saying bottom of the deck energy, and it is love. Yep. So again, love for yourself. Number 10. And so number 10 might be significant to you, maybe number 33, number 34. Oh, that's interesting. 33 and 34. Interesting. And number 40. Those numbers might be of interest to you. And 29, which is also the 11. Yep, so we got 40 or the 4, we got 33 or 6, and we got 34 or 7, and then we got the number 10, which is the number 1. And what's interesting with this is we got 33, 34. So being loyal to yourself is step 1, 33, and then you have number 34, which is then will untrap you. It'll untrap you from whatever it is you're stuck in. So loyalty to yourself is very important. Being loyal to your inner beauty. Is there anything else, Spirit, that you want to say being loyal to? Or what else we need to master, Spirit? Anything else you want to say? Just one card. Something we need to master. Anything else we need to master at this time? One card, please. One card. Being playful. Yes, and this was in my other, if you want to watch my last, I think it was my last video, they talk about that. Being, yes, so being loyal to your inner child, being playful. And again, this deck is very divine feminine. It constantly shows moons in almost every card. And so just being playful, with your inner child, because that is your divine feminine side, being playful with your divine feminine side, whatever that means to you. And I'll put this over my divine feminine statues. Okay. And let me just see, is there anything else, Spirit, any other guidance that you want everyone to know for the collective? Any other guidance that you want us to know? Anything else you want us to know, Spirit? Let's grab 2 cards from this deck. What would you like us to know? Just guidance in general. Okay. Yeah, there it is. I'm going to be nicer to myself. So, yeah, so that's the big one right there. I'm going to be nicer to yourself. That has everything to do with this compassion for yourself. Feeling your feelings, having compassion for yourself, seeing your inner beauty when you do that. And yeah, and being loyal to yourself. It's all kind of means the same thing. It's self-love, really. I'm going to be nicer to myself. That's beautiful. And then also being nice to your body, because she says, my body works so hard for me. Being really good to your body. Just understanding that, all our energy bodies work really hard for us. And so just showing that appreciation and just being really, the word I'm looking, just honoring is the word they're giving me. Honoring the body. How can you honor your body, whether it be physical or emotional or mental or spiritual? How can you honor your body? Okay. All right, and then let's see. I did want to, only because I got this card on Labradorite, they said synchronicities and magic. So I was just going to see if there was anything they wanted to say on that, just to see. It might be a surprise. But just see, is there anything you want to say about, for the collective, when you say synchronicity and magic, anything in particular, Spirit? Anything in particular you want to give us? We'll just pull 2. Oh, interesting. Okay. So some of the synchronicity has to do with autumn. In the fall season, everything comes together and you reap wonderful harvests of abundance. So something happening in autumn. So in different parts of the world, autumn can be different times. And what's interesting is we got this beautiful fairy, because it looks like Peter Pan. The reason why I'm laughing is because if you looked at my last video, they literally showed me Peter Pan and Tinkerbell and in my vision, if you wanted to hear more about that. But, and because they're showing me this wonderful harvest of abundance, it did have a lot to do with this play. They're asking you to play. and that's going to bring you this wonderful abundance. They're telling me it'll come quicker if you play, if you're willing to do that. I'll put this here. Then interesting, the other card they gave is new home. So another synchronicity that is happening is, so maybe some of you are moving, or maybe creating a new home within your home. Maybe you're updating, or maybe you're going somewhere. So it says moving is a step in the right direction for you. Woohoo! Wow, a new, brand new home. And maybe that has something to do with the relationship, because I do see a relationship coming here. So that's exciting. So I'll put that here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and see if we have any guidance here. Any guidance in general, Spirit? Let's see. I'm being pulled to this deck. Any guidance in general, Spirit? We'll just pull one card for the guidance. And then I was just going to roll the Astro dice to see if this reading is for you. That might be and maybe I'll pull some initials too. Again, I got an Amber and a Sally, but I will pull some initials too to, just give you any kind of clarity if this reading is for you, or if you want to claim it, go for it. Anyway, just one card, Spirit, one card for any last advice you would like to give us, please. It says bring balance. Yep, so that's what that's what I was saying about the Justice card being reversed. Bring balance. You're putting too much energy into something, creating lack somewhere else. Take action now to correct the situation or risk further imbalance, which could lead to undesired results. Okay, so now we see that maybe it might be definitely has to do with being nicer to yourself. But I will ask. I'm just going to ask for one more card. But anyway, so there's a definite out of balance here that has to do with the Justice card. So I'll put that together. What is out of balance, Spirit? Could you give us a clue on this? What exactly is out of balance? What can we do to put ourselves back into balance, Spirit? One card. What can we do to put ourselves back into balance? One more. Shuffle. What can we do to put ourselves back into balance? One card. Connect to intuition. Repeating patterns are keeping you from making a new choice in the situation. Break free from old ways of thinking and ask for new insight. Yeah. Maybe overthinking is out of balance. And yeah. So this is just one other thing, right? Because we already gave a lot of things that is out of balance. And so with relationship, it could be understanding the projection, understanding that there's divine timing involved, understanding to, feel more compassion for yourself, that you're breaking cycles and you're healing your soul family, that you're still mastering this. And bringing balance by honoring your body, honoring yourself, seeing your beauty, understanding that you're beautiful, really seeing your beauty. I mean, really, really seeing your beauty. I mean, gosh, new home. So you are moving forward here. Something's happening here. Being playful. Okay, connecting to intuition. I'm gonna ask one more thing. I don't know. I just feel like there's another one. I feel like there's something else here. I'm not. What else, Spirit? What else is out of balance that needs to be corrected? What else, Spirit, is out of balance and needs to be balanced out? What else is out of balance, Spirit? Yeah, meditation. Okay, yeah, it's definitely the divine. So definitely the divine masculine is definitely in the lead here, and so there just needs to be a bit more divine feminine. So being more divine feminine. So that would be more in meditation, connecting to your intuition, would bring you back into balance. Being still, playful, instead of worrying, overthinking, being sad, which, I feel so much for you if you are going through deep sadness. I know there's a lot going on in this world right now, and my heart goes out to all of you. And so, yeah, so I just keep getting the same thing over and over. So that is that, but that is your reading. Again, I do see a relationship coming in with the heart and the initials, so that's the fun stuff. I do see a new home here, so something else that's fun. Otherwise, understanding that there's synchronicities working for you, and sometimes it's the most mundane thoughts that hit your brain, or sometimes the most mundane movements that have you find these synchronicities. Okay, so I'm just going to roll and see if this reading is for you. Yep, so we got Libra, we got Gemini, we got Aquarius, we got Gemini again, double Gemini, and we got Capricorn and Pisces. So, and then I was just going to pull a few initials to see what comes out, to see if this reading is for you. Nope, there we go. We got C, we got L, we got E, we got U, and we got E. CL double E, CL double E U, and we got B O triple E, A, and double O. So double O, triple E, A B. Remember, I saw Amber, C L E U. So maybe those would also resonate with you. Anyway, oh, I'm sorry. There's one more on the ground here, and it's, oh my gosh, E again. We got a lot of E's here. Yeah. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. I'm very honored to do this reading for you, and I do appreciate your subscribes to help my channel, and I do help that my downloads and the cards are helping you on your journey, whether you're on the twin flame journey or not. I do hope that this is very helpful to you. And if you're interested in any of my services, you could check out the description box below. I'm sending all my love to all of you, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.